Think about the last time you walked into a store or a restaurant or a doctor's office, and something about the interaction just felt a little off. Maybe the person helping you seemed a little too formal, or maybe a little too casual for your liking. Maybe you asked a question and got an answer you didn't quite expect. We can usually chalk that up to a bad mood or a personality clash. But what if it's something else entirely? What if it's culture? Showing up in the smallest, most ordinary moments of your day. Not culture as a nationality or heritage. Culture as in how somebody was shaped to communicate, how to build trust, how to show respect. And here's the thing, this isn't just a work travel thing, or something that's only relevant if you're relocating overseas for a job. It shows up everywhere with your family, your friends, a teacher at your kid's school, the person renting you a car. It's the person behind the counter at the fast food restaurant, subtly shifting their tone depending on who's next in line. The front office staff at a doctor's practice translating medical formality into something warmer for an anxious patient. Teacher standing in front of a classroom where a dozen different home cultures are represented, all sitting in the same room with a completely different idea of what participation looks like. Every one of those people are reading cultural signals, whether they know it or not. And so are you. Here's an experiment next time you're standing in line somewhere. Don't look at your phone. Watch how the staff interact with the person ahead of you. Are they warm or chatty or brisk and efficient? Do they explain things in detail or get straight to the point? That 30 seconds of observation tells you almost everything you know about how you're going to be treated, and gives you a chance to set your expectations and even adjust your own style and approach. It is the deeper layer. It's not just about reading others, it's about understanding yourself. Do you tend to build trust through small talk or through getting straight to business? Do you value direct feedback, or are you quite content to read between the lines and what other people are saying? Most of us have never actually stopped to name our own style, which also means we don't totally understand how other people experience us. The moments that feel like friction with a colleague, a friend, or even a family member, often that's two different styles coming together and misaligning. Once you know and understand your own pattern, you start seeing it everywhere, and you start to see where it doesn't match everybody else's. This is what cultural awareness actually is. It's not a set of facts or about countries or customs. It's a skill, a lens for reading how people around you communicate, build trust, make decisions, show respect. And like any skill, it gets sharper the more you intentionally practice it. I work with people whose entire careers depend on this. International assignees, global teams, leaders navigating cross-border relationships. And I can tell you the ones that thrive aren't the ones that memorize a list of do's and don'ts for every country. They're the ones who've built a habit of observation, noticing their style, adjusting their approach, being curious instead of assuming. But you don't have to be a global executive to do this. The same lens that helps you navigate a boardroom in Tokyo or a client meeting in Sao Paulo will also help you navigate a tense conversation with your teenager or a negotiation with a car salesman. The starting point is always how to understand your own style. Once you can name it, you can start to notice clearly, not just intuitively, where others differ and adjust with intention, not just guesswork. So here's what I invite you to do. Next time you notice a little friction with a colleague, a friend, or a stranger behind a counter, pause for a second before you write it off as just that's how they are. Ask yourself, is this a style difference? And more importantly, what's my style and how might it look from their perspective? If you want a starting point, I've got a free tool for you. I actually use with all of my clients. It only takes a few minutes to get a clear picture of your own cultural and working style, plus how it compares with the people you might interact with the most. Getting to really know others is getting to know yourself first. Comment below with the word me, and I'll message you with some free access. And if you found this valuable, please like and subscribe or comment and share. See you in the next video.